Let's continue.
Quick advice, try not to breathe in here.
Having some issues. Let's see if they are solved now. Let's kill this guy. Okay. Need to take a little bit of breath. Breathe a little bit. Oh, cheese it is. You want the cheese? Cheese it is. It's that.
I owe you one.
So we have Mario and Kai again. Now we save. And we can
Take it. Nice. I was just getting warmed up.
yeah, sure. Sure. So at least we found a good cheese here. So the ogre can't pass this. So he can't pass this tree. So we go to that part and we kill him. It's there. Wrong key. So we finally the book. Okay, and the chest.
That ranger back there was killed by a knife in the back. Looks like there's more going on here than we thought.
This whole thing rubs me wrong. Captain Nasiarno ought to know.
Okay, so this is concluded. It was hard, but we got it. Now, some side quests to do. Let's go to this. Have items to upgrade. So let's exit here. Let's leave them alone. A root strangled tree. Oh.
That's one for us.
Assuming you find this letter intact and in time, before you go any further, make sure you haven't been followed to this location. Having stalked bandits in this forest before, I know the usual level of care you people take, and I generally find it lacking. Once you're certain you weren't followed, come to my camp at the mouth of the river southwest of Fjord, and we'll discuss how you can further help me bring order to the valley. Okay. Let's go meet him. Here he is.
Envoy? What are you... Huh. You're full of surprises. I was expecting someone else, but... I think this could work out better for both of us.
It was you the whole time. You were the traitor.
I'd prefer savior if we're handing out epithets. Once you hear my side, Envoy, I think you'll agree I was only trying to help.
You were working with the bandits who kidnapped Veran?
After a fashion.
Unbelievable.
They were a means to an end. Don't tell them that. Everyone likes to feel special. They were supposed to kill Verano, but... I guess they figured they could get more coin if they ran something back to us instead. Idiots.
I take it you're the one who killed Monato.
Unfortunately. I didn't want to, but he forced my hand. I thought I was clever, skimming a little extra pay from the coffers, surveying the city's weaknesses, laying caches for my friends. But it was like Monato had eyes in the back of his head. Nothing got by him. I tried to explain, but he couldn't understand. Wouldn't. He'd completely closed his ears to reason.
So you killed him for it?
Poor bastard was always too principled for his own good.
What are you trying to do?
I'm preparing Emerald Stair for Adir's arrival, obviously. Your people have already pacified Paradise, with contracts and clean water, with promises of safety. I want to be safe. I want all of us to finally be safe.
You've got a hazy picture at best, Orso. The envoy was still killed in the street, and Ludwine's idea of pacified is anything but.
And I know what empires do, Envoy. They expand. Your soldiers would have come here sooner or later. I'm helping us avoid resistance and bloodshed when they do.
Why would you betray the Rangers like this?
Fjord is wasting away, Envoy. Animancy isn't helping us anymore, if it ever did. But no one in the city wants to admit it.
So you murder your own?
Our crops rot in the fields, bears turn to beasts and attack on sight. The very earth disintegrates beneath our feet. I think it's time we accept help from someone stronger, wealthier, better organized. From Adir. Then we can turn things around like Paradis has. Maybe then we can be safe. But Vidarro, Quilici, Captain Asierno, they're too proud. They won't do what must be done. So I'm doing it myself.
Let me get this straight. You killed your friends to prepare Emerald Stair for Adir?
Fjord simply cannot survive the way things are. Monato and Verano disagreed.
Then you disagree. You don't turn on your own.
Their voices had power in the Rangers. Too much power. And when they spoke, the others listened. Now they'll have to listen to me.
I don't like the way you did this, but I agree with your goals. I could have helped you.
I didn't know if I could trust you. I still don't. You might be the Emperor's envoy, but I don't think anyone here understands what it is you really want. I thought you represented Adir's interests. But then you let that assassin go.
You're bold. The Empire needs more who see things like you do.
More backstabbers.
I wouldn't presume to know what the Empire needs. I can only look after my people, get us what we need.
You've got a strange way of doing that.
Only Adir can help us now.
If Adir takes Fjord, home you know will be gone. It will only be another colony.
Maybe that would be for the best. We've had decades to secure this valley. What do we have to show for it? Dead homesteads, dead farmers, dead fields. And a city full of animancers who don't give a single shit about us. It wasn't always like this.
What was it like then?
I wish you could have seen the valley I grew up in. The steep green hills, mist twining about the peaks. Birds, deer, the many little creatures of the trees scurrying among the leaves. Most of them gone now. Sometimes, in high summer, the sunset would catch the rice paddies just right, and the whole valley would glow coral violet. A world on fire with life, that never burned. We ate well and slept through the night. I don't want to live through this time if there's nothing better on the other side.
Does the ambassador know about your scheme? Does Lud?
I'm not an official asset, just an enthusiastic ally. But I did meet the captain of the Steel Garrote. Alfir, she said her name was. They appeared out of the fog a few nights ago, late, hours before dawn. There were so many of them, I was certain they were going to kill me.
So you rolled out of the welcome wagon for them to save your own hide.
I was alarmed at first, but then I spoke to Alfir, and she changed my mind. Captain Alfir is Strong, determined, organized. She's exactly what we need to save Fjord. She has a vision for how to save the valley from itself. A vision I can believe in. I found them a place to hole up. No one is going to find them until it's time.
Where are the Stilgarroth now?
They didn't tell you. They must have had a good reason.
I've been out of contact for a while on business for the Emperor. I'd like to check in.
The Stilgarroth are holed up in a cave, just behind that waterfall over there. Some of them anyway.
We should look into that.
I'm sure they'd appreciate your help.
What do you believe the Stilgarroth are planning to do in the Emerald Stair? Exactly.
They're going to put a stop to the animancy. The animancy that's sickening our fields, driving the animals mad, polluting our souls. And maybe it will end the Dream Scourge. Then, Emerald Stair will be safe.
You're prepared to watch a lot of people die for that theory?
They're not going to hurt anyone. The necessary killing has already been done.
You don't know the Stilgarroth, Dorso. They're not Adiran regulars or magistrates. They're zealots.
Once Captain Alfir explains to the Animancers what their work is doing to our people, they'll have to give it up.
I want to help you prepare Fjord for Adirian control.
I hoped you'd say that. I've been doing this more or less alone so far. Captain Alfir gave me the courage, but it was up to me to complete the mission. I've already eliminated the one real threat among the Rangers. I only need to think of an argument that will sway the others.
Adir soldiers will be much more effective at protecting the people.
Agreed. The Rangers are good, but we're poorly equipped to defend against rising numbers of Dream Thralls. I'll lay low for a while, but I'll do what I can to work behind the scenes in Fjord. In the meantime, tell Asierno that the traitor has been dealt with, or better yet, blame it on Casagrada. I'll take it from here. Thank you, Envoy. Consider Fjord's future bright, thanks to you.
You can't trust a traitor, Envoy.
I'll never understand you. Treasure hunting suits you.
Yes, it suits. So let's recap what this is really all about. So, Ranger Veran of Fjordmez Invern was captured by bandits and held for a ransom. He believes there's something strange going on among his fellow rangers. Ranger Veran was held captive by bandits after his partner, Casagrada, abandoned him. Captain Asierno will want an update. Report to the Ranger headquarters east of Fjord. Ranger Dors was one partners with Ranger Monado, one of the men who's gone missing. Find their station at front gate. Speak with Ranger Casagrada. Veran's partner was with him when he went missing. For Casagrada at his new post near the docks east of Fjord. cave is located. Garrett and Veran were separated while fighting bandits. Investigate the homestead where the fight occurs, southwest of your name. You let Ranger Dorso leave. Return to Ranchenciana at Ranger headquarters and persuade her that the killer won't be a problem anymore. So Kai doesn't like this.
Envoy, I hope you're invited. I can't believe it. I thought that canny bastard. Last time I saw him, that can't be unrelated. So he was murdered. Huh. That means he made someone very angry. Or someone felt he was a threat.
Which do you think it was?
I wish I could say that was unlike him. He has had a talent for making enemies of his friends.
Monato knew who the traitor was and that probably got killed.
It would explain how they got the drop on him. Monato's not going to get caught out by any old murderer. It'd have to be someone sharp. Well, whoever the traitor is, they showed their hand when they killed Monato. Now all of the Rangers will be on alert. I don't know anything else about his death, but I promise to pass on any information I get. He was a good friend once. I admired him. But he changed.
One last thing, did you kill him, Dorso?
Finally. I was wondering when you'd be straight with me. Let me ask you something first. Why would I kill Monato?
Maybe he stood in the way of you becoming captain of the Rangers.
I aspire to a little more in life than being captain of this rabble, Envoy. And I certainly don't want it enough to put a knife in the back of the man who was once my dearest friend.
Interesting.
Right. See you around.
Falling outs happen.
I can tell by your expression that the Casagrada's a good kid, I guess, but...
What makes you say that?
he's preoccupied with proving himself, which is great if he could back up his boasts. He's not bad with a sword, but he's never really been tested against the worst of Emerald Stare. I'm not convinced he could handle it. None of these farmers' kids can. Take care, Envoy.
Okay. Let's go to the waterfall cave.
I don't like this. Stay alert.
This is taking too long.
This must be the Steel Garrote camp Dorso mentioned.
Inquisitor Ludwig. Well, if it isn't the Adirian envoy.
We weren't expecting reinforcements. Either you've come early, or more likely, you shouldn't be here.
I don't like their tone. Careful, Envoy. I don't think your rank will help you here.
Tell you what, turn around, and Inquisitor Ludwig doesn't have to hear about this unfortunate little mix-up.
Inquisitor Ludwig sent me. You were difficult to find.
You must think we were born yesterday. Still, that was a good attempt. What if we gave you an incentive to turn a blind eye to this little operation of ours?
An excellent idea, sister. Copper or iron? The choice is yours. What a pity. Normally, I'd think twice about spilling godlike blood, but for you, I'll make an exception.
Don't make me angry. This one's mine. Really just kicked the Soulfly's nest. I guess we're in this now.
Envoy, when we first met, I thought I was gonna keep you out of trouble.
No. So now the game starts. Okay.
Who's there? One right there. Get
Take
them.
him down. For you. Coming from your right.
If you'd asked me to kill Garrote to pack into a cave, I'd have been very wrong.
Hope this was just a regular outpost. Nope. This is a war camp.
Captain, wait. Take your Steel Garrote Legion into the wilderness of Emerald Stair. Do not reveal your presence. Await further instruction. We will have need of you soon. Be patient. Okay. They tell me you found a sympathetic turncoat among the people of Emerald Stair. Good. Make certain they understand the benefits of the Tyrian rule. Give them a reason to serve us. Faith and loyalty will bind them to our cause. Your report on the Dream Scourge was appreciated, but ultimately worthless. This plague will burn itself out of time, and the strong will endure. If you're having trouble occupying your time in Emerald Stair, I suggest finding a hobby, anything but gardening.
I don't like this. How did no one know this was here?
They've kept quiet.
Okay.
Hold on. Another down. That's it for me. Back on my feet. Give me a moment.
Good.
Never seen so many steel garrote soldiers before. I'd say we earned a break. Can't say I'm sad to see these people strewn about.
Whatever they were up to.
I'd say we earned a break.
Soldiers, supplies, documents. Looks like they wanted to invade Emerald Stair.
Yeah. Reminds me of what Rawatai built up when we went into Deadfire.
Sounds about right. Hey, is it too late to go back to Paradise? These guys really seem to want everyone dead. I guess we should look around while we're here. I wouldn't mind figuring out what they were up to.
You know, that's a smart idea. This is why I was always in the trenches rather than the strategy tent.
Looking around, feels like we broke up something big. Well done, us.
Not bad for a day's work. I think we've all earned a couple ales back at camp.
There's a lot of stuff here they won't be using anymore. as well take some of it with us.
Yeah, we'll take
Maybe
everything.
they've got some ale.
There's a lot of good stuff in here. I'm sending one of my best paladins to aid you. She will deliver my final instructions. You have served me well. Carry out your orders to the letter and you'll be rewarded in this life and the next. My orders are as follows. Fiorme Invern is dragging the living lands down into a shared grave. Your legion will raise the settlement until nothing but ashes remain, but put the city down like an injured animal. Leave the people to witness the consequences of their failure. You may encounter Night Over, a new arrival from the mainland. Deal with them courteously. You cross paths. Deal with them violently if they impede your work.
They were planning on burning down Fior. How could they do something like that?
We were trying, but we are going to stop. Okay. We were here already. And here. Yeah, we came from this way. Okay. Let's open the map. And let's go meet the captain.
Back in the fight. Next one's mine. Take a moment, people.
Was nice. Good fight. Let's get all the wood.
I sincerely hope you have some good news for me.
Masoni was right. There was a killer and it was Ranger Dorso.
My gods. I can't believe this.
Ilia's wings uplift us.
She's been with the Rangers since she was a girl. She trained most of my men.
This is... Fotito. This is big, Asierno.
What happened to her? Where is she now?
Fucked up. Sis. Oh, I don't want to lie. Yeah, I should have killed her.
Without the trial? Good gods.
Frontier justice. That's what a traitor deserves.
Masoni, please. Where's her body now, Envoy?
I'll send a few of the senior rangers out to look around then.
Thank you, Maso. What a nightmare. I don't know what I'm going to tell my men. A traitor in the Rangers. This situation beggars belief.
I screwed
Do
up
you
the
know why
quest.
she did it?
Dorso believe Adir could solve Fjord's problems. I believe she was right.
Don't know what to say. I clearly never knew my friend, or the woman I thought was my friend. Dorso will be brought to justice if she ever appears in Fjord again.
As will anyone who helped her betray her people.
I suggest you watch yourself around the other Rangers, Envoy. I can't be responsible for how they react.
Should have killed her. So now 11 will increase. Wait. Now journal. Let's return. Go. Here. There's a bridge there. I think we can pass.
Didn't that cartographer's letter say she was near Naku today?
Hey! You there? Need some supplies?
Led many people to godless ruins before. Never went any closer than this.
This is a spiritual haven. Could we remove the animancy equipment?
A chest here. Let's open. Steel chunk. Yes. In here we have dignity of the deceased.
my lord. Please, my friend. You can take what you want from the shrine. Just don't break anything.
Sorry. I wasn't going to rob you.
So he was working alone. Forgive me. These are difficult times for a man of faith. While I was at prayer, a bandit held a knife to my throat and stole the reliquary of Saint Widewin. Just look at me. Gods, I'm still shaking.
Is this it? I found it in a nearby camp.
You did? To think a godlike would deliver this back to me. I feel blessed, truly. Wherever he is, Eothas smiles on you.
I found the thief's journal too. This was no ordinary robbery.
Are you suggesting he stole it for some purpose?
Was going to destroy it, your relic for his family's lives.
That would mean Eothas killed them. That's not possible. I'd heard the rumors that he walked among us, but to think the God of Light could be to blame for such horrors. No, it's beyond belief.
Agents of violence. They cloak themselves in warmth and light and spread like wildfire.
Why are you so invested in Eothas being benevolent?
He cannot reign over both hope and cruelty. This is not the way.
You'll never understand the gods.
It can't be that simple. I can't worship Eothas blindly. But if what you say is true, I find myself lost, godlike. I look at this relic now and I wonder whether all my years of service were a waste.
I'd keep it, but remember why people have lost their faith in Eothas.
I will. I pity my own suffering when I should learn from it instead. I'll pray for the thief's absolution. If not in this life, then maybe the next. Thank you for telling me all this.
Shame this had to happen. Some war wounds never heal.
So now we have other quests here. Let's see the quest. Battle scars. Yeah, it's to find the cartographer. Okay.
Coming in hot. Let's go. Oh no, you don't.
So bad with the jump.
Coming from the rear. Take it off. Let's see. On your right.
God damn it. And now I didn't save. I don't know where I am now. Maybe saved when I passed by the camp. Remember it saves. Yeah. But those Zarips are really tough. So let's save here.
Here we go. Oh, I felt that one. You okay? Again. There. Need a minute. That's it for me. Back on my feet. Nice shot.
Well, that's a good finish.
Oh shit.